And it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That's his first foul. Marion kicks to Irving. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 19 points.
He is bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. Paul George is the 3 with David West at the 4. Then it's Donald Sloan. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Rudez in the shooting guard position.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Well, Clark, a bit of a down year shooting-wise for Kyrie Irving last season.
Yeah, it sure was, and you heard some sources within the Cavs organization questioning his leadership, too. I mean, the chemistry in Cleveland, not really where it needed to be, kind of a mess all season, quite honestly. And Irving is still young and has a lot on his shoulders and maybe started to show some of the frustration with the expectations and demands that have been placed on him. But now, you know, as he continues to grow as a leader, having LeBron James there and some other veterans who've come in should really help smooth that out for the young standout.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, David West is one of the most consistent guys in the entire NBA. Not only with his production, but with his demeanor on a team. As Coach Frank Vogel said, West has poise and composure. He's our rock. There's no other way to put it. He's a leader for them, Kevin, on and off the court.
A steady vet. Thank you, Doris.
Yeah, one of the savviest players you'll see, no doubt.
And for Irving, a chance to learn from the best player in the world. On winning more games, I think it'll really help his development as a player and a leader, too.
That's guaranteed.
Smith outside. And that one's good, Irving.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Love's checked in for Cleveland. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for Donald Sloan. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Shumpert dishes to Smith. Passes it to James. It's stolen by West. On the wing, Hill. For the 3. Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the dunk by LeBron.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Osgood's checked in. The Pacers also with the sub. Allen's checked in. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Remains Cleveland ball.
Indiana on D. Trailing here by 8. Nice shot by James.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, Kevin Durant, last season's MVP, but LeBron James has won 4 in the last 6 seasons. He's one of only 5 players to ever win that many, and you can bet he'd love to win a few more.
A different look now for Cleveland. Miller's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Haywood comes in for Mozgov. And Irving subbed in for Shumpert. Hill has the open look. Indiana again missing.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And you remember LeBron James came within 1 vote. One vote of being the league's first ever unanimous MVP back in 2013.
Yeah, he got 120 out of 121 votes. And you know the question was, who did not vote for him? That's a conversation for another time. One sports writer did choose Carmelo Anthony. He said he didn't expect to be the only one. Now he lives in it.
The writer does.
That's exactly right.
The 3 from Hill. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Allen.
Boy, what a throwdown after doing a great job to corral the rebound.
Well, you know, there aren't that many players with a better nose for the ball than him.
Agreed.
And with the D always scattered after an offensive rebound, he knows exactly how to get that to work for him. The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
The drive by Hill. A 3 ball. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is get back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Hill. The kick out to Irving. Blocked. But he stays with it. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Irving's got 35.
He has really punished these defenders.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Marion in for Brendan Haywood. The Pacers also changing it up. Mahinmi's checked in for Hibbert. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for C.J. Miles.
Pacers went with an almost entirely new bench last season. It had been a major weakness for the team in 2012-13. The bench was much improved, and you've got to have that to be able to compete at your highest level, no doubt.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Lavoy Allen. And it's George in for Hill. 3-pointer. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got 38 points.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
The tray. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got 4 assists in the game.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been 3-pointers.
And here's George for 3. Count that one. George has got 16.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
The drive by Hill. Rejected by Mozgov.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Near the 3-point line, it's Love. And it's Irving missing. Pacers trail by 21. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Wow, just a total loss of concentration right there.
Well, those kinds of mistakes in this game is in danger of getting away from it.
Smith checked in for LeBron. The Pacers also with the sub. Donald Sloan's checked in for Hill.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open 3-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Here's Sloan. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now Marion. To the paint. Here's Mozgov. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, when he gets to the rim, I mean, you know he's going to score. That's just the way it is, and he's been getting there a lot so far today.
And Steve, he's been operating at extremely close range. The D has to do a much better job of protecting the basket the rest of the way.
Here is Love. Kyrie Irving is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Thompson in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
Cleveland foul call.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook. He still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, it didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime laying the foundation for his game.
Kicks it out to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Good. Irving's got 58.
Yeah, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, gentlemen, the Pacers head coach Frank Vogel has helped turn this team into a powerhouse. He's had a reputation for positivity, lifting his players up and boosting their confidence. As Paul George put it, coach has no shame in calling you out. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get embarrassed. No one wants that, Kevin.
He'll call you out, Doris, that's for sure. Thanks. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Mozgov kicks to Love. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Thompson passes to Mozgov. Kicks it out to James. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one play. Think of this. Only one play in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the big difference. Wilt Chamberlain on March 2nd, 1962.
Yeah, 100 points. I mean, one of those records that stood a long time, and perhaps no player has so single-handedly dominated the game the way Wilt did.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
play.